morning student. So today in this lecture we can discuss about the one next method of a linear pair. Solution of a linear pair. We have the actually four method. Actually we can divide the method into the two different portion. One it is graphical and second it is analytical. So analytical means what? Calculation method. So in a calculation, so first method of a calculation it is a substitution method. In last lecture I can draw that graph. Clear? In that graph I can explain we have a four method for a solution of a linear pair equation. First it is graphical, second substitution, third elimination, fourth cross multiplication. So in this lecture we are going to discuss the method substitution method. So first of all, what is a substitution? Substitution means what? Replace. Clear? We can replace the value of x or a y from first equation and we can put that value into second equation and then we can find the solution. So it is called substitution method. In a substitution method what happened? We have to substitute the value of one variable by expressing it in the terms of the other variable to solve the pair of linear equations. So this method it is known as an substitution method. So how can we implement that method in our real situation? For that I am taking a one example. So see that example. Here we have two equations. So it is equation 1 and it is our equation 2. So we can replace the value of x or a y from a first or a x or a y from the second equation and then we can put in the second or a first equation. It is depend on us. So for that, suppose here 7x minus 15y is equal to 2. So and second equation x plus 2y is equal to 3. So here I am from the second equation I am writing like that because this 2y is going second side, so it become minus. Now this value we can put in our first equation. So x is replaced with which value? 7 in bracket 3 minus 2y minus 15y is equal to 2. So after replacing x in our first equation, now see that equation. So all value will be y. 7 3s are 21, 14y minus 15y is equal to 2. And if we solve this equation, so we can find the value of y like that. See that. Minus plus, so it is 29y and it is 21 is equal to 2. So now these two 29 is going second side, so it become plus and these two is going first side, so it become minus. So 29 minus 1 is equal to 29y. So it is 19. So 19 upon 29 because this 29 is going second side, so it will be in denominator. So what is the value of y? 19 upon 29. Now we will put this value in our equation number 3. We can declare it is our equation 3. So x is equal to 3 in bracket 19 upon 29 and we can simplify that. 38 and 29 is our LCM. So 29 3s are divide with 29. So 29 3s are 27, 2, 6, 8 minus 38 upon 29. So 87 minus 38. So 17 minus 8, 9. Here 7 minus 3, 4. So 49. So what is its solution? Value of x is 49 upon 29. So this is the method for a substitution. Either of one equation we can replace the value of x or y. It is depend on us. Clear? We can take any of the x or a y and we can put that value in equation number 1. So if we are taking from the second, so we can put this value in equation 1. Sometimes we can also take from the first equation and then we can replace this variable into the second equation. So it is called which method? Substitution method. So now we are going to start our exercise number 3.3. So in 3.3 question 1, solve the following linear equation by the substitution method. So here the first example is given, x plus y is equal to 14. So first of all we can declare it is equation 1 and this is our equation number 2. Now from the first we can write like that 14 minus y, because this y is going second side, so it become minus. So we can declare it is our result number 3. Now put this value in equation number 2. So it is a short form of equation, clear? So I can directly write equation then raised to n. So we will replace x with 14 minus y. So here first of all I am writing second equation. Next, now x is replaced with 14 minus y. So here x is replaced with 14 minus y is equal to 4. Now minus minus become plus, and this 14 is going second side, so once again it become minus. So 4 minus 40, so 14 minus 4 10, so it will be minus 10. So minus 2y is equal to minus 10. Now minus minus become plus, so y is equal to, this 2 is going second side, so it will be in division. So 2 5s are, so what is the value of y? It is 5. Clear? Now we will put this value of y into our equation number 3, so we can get the value of x. So put this value in equation number 3. So what is equation number 3? X is equal to 14 minus y. Now 14 minus 5, because y is replaced with 5, so x is equal to 9. So what is our solution of this equation? X is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. So we can write like that, x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. So this is our solution of. Now suppose you want to check your answer, clear? We can verify that answer. How? Suppose what is the value of x? It is 9. And what is the value of y? It is 5. So 9 plus 5, it is 14. Or x minus y, suppose x is 9. So 9 minus 5, so it is 4. So our answer is right. Now next, question number 2. S minus t is equal to 3 and s upon 3 plus t upon 2 is equal to 6. So we can declare it is equation 1 and this is our equation number 2. So here see that in equation 2 what happened? So it will be not given into that form. So first of all we can simplify this by using by taking the LCM. So first of all 3 and 2. So what is LCM of 3 and 2? It is 6, because 3 and 2. So 2 1s are 2 and 3 1s are 3. So what is our LCM? It is 6. So this is multiplied. So s by 2 3 into 3 and t upon 2 3 into 3. Sorry, here we have a 3, so we are multiplying and divide with 2, and here we are multiplying and divide with 3, because here in denominator we want 6. So 3 is multiplied 2, so 3 2s are 6. So and second, here we have a 2, in a denominator term we have a 2, and if we need the 6 means we are multiplying with 3, because our LCM is 6. So 2s plus 3t upon 6 is equal to 6. Now this 6 is going second side, so 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. Now we can declare the simplification of our equation 2 is like that, 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. Now from the equation 1, this t is going second side, so we can write like that 3 plus t, we can declare it is our equation number 3. Now put this value in equation 2. Put this value in equation number 2. So 2, what is s? 3 plus t plus 3t is equal to 36. So 3 2s are 6, 2 into 2 2t plus 3t is equal to 36. Now this 6 is going second side, so it become minus, and 3 plus 2 it is 5t. 36 minus 6, so 30, and this 5 is going second side, so t is equal to 30 divided with 5, so 5 6. So what is the answer of t? It is 6. Now put this value in equation number 3, because here we have a value of t, so we can also find the value of s. So s is equal to 3 plus, what is the value of t? It is 6. So 6 plus 3, it is 9. So what is our solution? T is equal to 6 and s is equal to 9. So here we can write t is equal to 6 and s is equal to 9. And now you want to check the answer. So s minus t, so 9 minus 6, so it is 3. So we can also verify the answer. Now next, question number 3rd. Here 3x minus y is equal to 3. So here see that 3x minus y. So here we can replace with y. Clear? Because in this we are replacing t, and here I am substitution of y. So this 3 is going second side. So 3x minus 3 and this y is going second side. So we can declare equation 1 second and this is our 3rd. Clear? Now next. So put this value in equation number 2nd. So first of all I am writing the second equation. Now y is replaced with this value, so y is replaced with 3 in bracket, y is replaced with 3x minus 3 is equal to 9. Now simplify this, 3 3s are 9, minus minus plus, 3 3s are once again 9 is equal to 9. So here 9x minus 9x, so 0. Clear? So it means what? We cannot find the solution of that equation. So here first of all you can remember that chart. Which chart? We can find the value like that, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2. If these both are not equal, so we can have one unique solution. So here we have same condition. See that what is a1? 3. What is a2? 9. What is b1? minus 1. What is b2? minus 3. So 3 1s are 3, 2s are. Here minus minus plus, and what is C1? minus 3, and this is going second side, so minus 9. So once again minus minus plus, 3 1s are 3 3s are. So it means what? See that 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So here we have a which situation? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So all are equal. So it means what? No solution. Clear? We cannot find the solution of that pair of linear equation because here we cannot satisfy this condition. So here I am writing no solution for that equation. So in examination, first in any of the method, suppose you want to know that answer is possible or not. So first of all check the condition in rough. After checking the condition, so if you see that these both are not equal, then and then we can solve this equation. Otherwise we can directly write what? No solution, or sometime they are also one of the condition that it having the infinitely solution. Clear? It is depend on the condition. Now next, here it is in a point form. So we can simplify. 0.2 means we can write like 2 upon 10. 0.3, so 3 upon 10. Here 1.3, so 13 upon 10. Now see that 10 is our LCM. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 13 upon 10. Now this 10 cut from both sides. So what is our first equation? 13. We can declare this our equation number first. Similarly we can also write like that for a second. 4 by 10x plus 5 by 10y is equal to 23 by 10. So what is our second equation? 10 cut. So second equation is like that, 5y is equal to 23. So it is the simplest form of our point form. Clear? So now we have a two equation is like that. So now we can replace 13 minus 3y. We can replace y. So these 2 is going second side. So 13 minus 3y upon 2, because these 2 is going second side. We can declare it is result number 3. Now put this result in equation number second. So 4x means what? 13 minus 3y upon 2 plus 5y is equal to 23. Now simplify this. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 into 13, 26. It is 6y plus 5y is equal to 23. Plus minus, and this 26 is going second side. So 6 minus 5, so it is minus y. And this 26 is going second side, so 23 minus 26. So plus minus, once again minus, so it is minus 3. So we can write like that, minus y is equal to minus 3. So minus minus become plus. So what is the value of y? It is 3. Now we will put this value in equation number 3rd. So we can get the value of x. So here x is equal to 13 minus 3 in bracket 3 upon 2, because we can replace y with 3. So 3 3s are 9. So 13 minus 9, it is 4. So what is our answer? 2 1s are 2 2s are. So what is the solution of that equation? X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Now next, equation number 5. So in question 5, here two equations are given. So we can declare it is result 1 and it is our result number 2. So these three were now in this whole example you can see that we can make the x separate or a y separate either from the equation 1 or 2. But in this I am taking the different. We can take the x. We can take the x from second equation and then we can substitute this value in equation number 1. So from second we can write like that, root 3x, and this is going second side, so it become plus, and root 3 is going second side. So what is the value of x? We can declare it is result number 3. Now put this value in equation 1, because we can take x from second. If we are taking we can take the second from x, so we can put in 1. And if we are taking x from first, so we can put in into the second. Clear? We cannot take the same equation in the same situation. Now next, so root 2. So we can write here, put this value in equation number 1. So next, root 2 and x is replaced with root 8 minus root 3y plus root 3y is equal to 0. Now simplify this. So root 2 into root 8 upon root 3y plus root 3y is equal to 0. Now 8 to it is 16, so it is root 16. And here root 3 is our LCM. So we can write like that, root 3y. And here if we want to take our LCM, so we are multiplying and divide with root 3, because we want to take a root 3 as our LCM. So root 16 means 4y plus root 3 into root 3, so only 3y, because we have a root 3 into root 3, and upon root 3 is equal to 0. So this is going second side, so 4y plus 3y is equal to 0 into root 3. So answer it is 0. 4 plus 3 it is 7y, and this 7 is going second side, so 0 by 7. So answer it is 0. Now put this value in equation number 3. So put this in equation number 3. So x is equal to root 8 upon root 3 into 0. So any value it is multiplied with 0, so answer will be 0. So what is our solution? X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. Clear? Now last question, question number 6. So here once again see that in a denominator term we have some number. So first of all we can simplify this equation. So we can write like that, 3x upon 2 minus 5y by 3 is equal to minus 2. Now simplify this. What is LCM? 3 into 2, 6. So these 3's multiply with this. So 3 3's are 9x and 2 5's are 10y upon 6 is equal to minus 2. Now 6 is going second side. So 6 2's are 12. We can declare it is result 1. Similarly, we can also simplify our second equation. So see, 2 into x, 2x, 3y upon 6 is equal to 13 by 6. 6 6 cut. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. It is the result number second. So now we have a two equation, 1 and 2. So once again we can take from the second. We can take x variable from the second. So these 3y is going in second set. So minus 3y. Now these 2 is going second set, so it will be in denominator. So we can declare it is result number 3. Now put this value in equation number 1. So put this value in equation number first. So here x is replaced with this value. So we can write like that, 9 in bracket 13 minus 3y upon 2 minus 10y is equal to minus 12. Now simplify this. So 2 is our LCM. So 13 9's are. So 13 9's are, it is 117. The 9 3's are 27y and 2 is our LCM. So 10 into 2, so 20y upon 2. Now all have a 2 because we can take 2 as our LCM. Simplify this. So 27 minus minus become plus. So it is 47y and 117. And these 2 is going second side. So 12 into 2, so it is minus 24. Now this 170 is going second side. So it become minus. Clear? It become minus. Now minus minus plus. So 11. 4, so it is 141 minus minus once again plus, so 141 upon 47. Now we can check 47 3's are, because here we have a last digit is 1. So 7 3's are, it is 21, 12 plus 2, so it is 14. So 3's are. So what is the value of y? It is 3. So now we will put this value. Put this value in equation number 3. So where is our equation 3? It is here. So x is equal to 13 minus 3. What is y? 3. So 3 3's are 9. So it is 4. 2 1's are 2 2's are. So what is x? 2. So now what is y? 3. So it is our solution. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Question number second. We have a two equation. We need to find the solution and then we can also find the value of m. The situation we can put the value of x and y from the solution of linear pair and then we can also find the value of m. So first of all we can solve these two equations. 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. And 2x minus 4y is minus 24. So we can declare it is 1 and it is 2. Now next, from second, we can write like that. This minus 4y is going second side, so it become plus. We can declare it is result number 3. Now put this value in equation number first. So And once again we can take the 2 as our common. Clear? Here see this equation, we can take 2 as our common. So minus 2 is common, so minus 12 plus 2y. So 2 is cut, so x is equal to minus 12 plus 2y. Now we can declare it is result number 3. Now put this value in equation number 1. So 2 in bracket minus 12 plus 2y plus 3y is equal to 11. So 12 2 is 24, 2 2 4y plus 3y is equal to 11. So 4 plus 3 it is 7y, and this minus 24 is going second side, so it become plus. So 5 and it is 3, so it is 35. Now this 7 is going second side, so it will be in denominator. 7 5s are. So what is the value of y? It is 5. Now we can put this value in equation number 3 here. Clear? Y is replaced with 5, so we can find the value of x. So x is equal to minus 12 plus 2 in bracket. What is the y? 5. 5 2s are 10. So it is minus 2. So now we have a value of x as well as y. So we will put in this situation mx plus 3, because here we want to find the value of m. So y is replaced with 5 and x is replaced with minus 2. So minus 2m plus 3, and this it is going second side, so it become minus. So 2 is equal to minus 2m. So m is equal to 2 upon minus 2, because this minus 2 is going second side. So 2 cut. So what is the value of m? It is minus 1. Now next, question number 3. From the pair of linear equation of following problem. Now problem. Clear? Problematic sum. So situation is given. From the situation, first of all we can make the equation and then we can find the solution for that problem. So in exercise number 3.1 we have the same situation problem, and from that we can make the equation and then we can find the solution. So here see that question first, the difference between two number is 26. So we can start with that. Let smaller number is x and larger number is y. Now difference is given. So difference means what? Y minus x, because we can subtract smaller number from bigger number. So y minus x is equal to given 26. Clear? 26. We can declare it is equation first. Now second situation, one number is a 3 times than the other number. So it means what? Larger number is a 3 times. So here we can write like that, larger number is equal to 3 into smaller number. So y is equal to 3x. We can declare it is result number 2. Now here we have a directly equation. Clear? Here we have a direct equation. So we will put y is replaced with 3x. So put this value in equation number 1. So y is replaced with 3x. So 3x minus x is equal to 26. So 2x is equal to 26. So x is equal to 26 divided with 2. So what is x? It is 13. So smaller number is a 13. Now we will put this 13 into equation number 2. Put this value in equation 2. So y is equal to 3 into 13, because y now x is replaced with 13. So it is 39. So it means what? Smaller number is equal to 13 and larger number is equal to 39. Now next, second question. The larger number of a two supplementary angle. So first of all, what is supplementary? Sum of two angle, it is 180. So we can assume that the larger, let take larger angle BX and smaller angle BY according to our situation. So sum of this angle will be 180 because supplementary. Clear? It is supplementary angle. Now next, second, the larger number of a two supplementary angle exceeds smaller by 18. So it means what? Larger angle is equal to smaller plus 18 according to the situation. So this is going, so now we can declare it is equation number first and this is our equation number second. So now we will replace x in our equation number, means substitute. We can substitute the value of x into the equation number 1. So substitute that value in equation 1. So put this in equation number 1. So x is replaced with y plus 18, then y will be same. So it is 2y, y plus y, and this 18 is going second side. So 18, 180. So it is 180 minus 18. So one side it is 162. So y is equal to 162 divided with 2. So 2 8s are and 1s are. So what is our smaller angle? It is 81. Now put this in equation second. So x is equal to y. What is y? 81 plus 18. So 81 plus 18. So 9. It is 99. Clear? It is 99. So what is a larger angle? 99. And what is a smaller angle? It is a smaller angle. It is 81. So we can write larger angle is equal to 99 and smaller angle is equal to 81. Now next, third, the coach of a cricket team buy a 7 bat and 6 ball for a rupees 3,800. So let take cost of 1 bat be x and cost of 1 ball be y. So now how many bats? 7 bats. See that 7 bats, so 7x, and then 6 ball, so 6y. So addition of this, it will be given 3,800 rupees. So we can declare it is equation first. Now second, later she buy a 3 bats, so 3x, and 5 balls, so 5y. In how many rupees? 1,750. We can declare it is equation second. Now we can replace any of the value. So we will this 5y, it is going second side. So it is minus, and this 3 is going second side. So 750 minus 5y upon 3. Clear? We can declare it is result number third. Now put this in equation number 1. So put this in equation number 1. So 7, what is x? x is replaced with this all. Now here 3 is our LCM, so 750 into 7, 750 into 7, 7 5s are 35, 49 plus 3 52, and 7 plus 5 12. So 1 2 2 5 0 minus 7 5s are 35, and 3 is our LCM. So 3 into 6, 6 3s are 18, all have a 3. Now simplify this because both have a y, clear, both have a same variable, so we can simplify. 35 minus 18, so minus 17y. And this will be same is equal, and this 3 is going second side, so 3800 into 3. So 38 3s are 8 3s are 24, 9 plus 2 11, so 114. So and this is going second side, so it become minus, so minus 17y, and 38 3s are, it is 114, and 20 will be same, and this is going second side, so minus 1 to 250. So now 12,250 minus 11, so we can subtract that value. 11 400 0 5 12 8 1 minus 1 0 0, so it is 850 minus 850, minus minus become plus, y is equal to, this 17 is going second side, so it will be in division. 17 5s are 85, so what is the value of y? It is 50 rupees. Now next, y, we will put this y into equation number 3. So put this in equation number 3. So x is equal to 750 minus 5, and what is y? 50 divided with 3. Simplify this. 750 minus 250 upon 3. 750 minus 250, 1500. 3 5s are. So what is the value of x? It is 500. It means what? Cost of one bat is equal to rupees 500, and cost of one ball is rupees 50. Clear? Question number 4. The taxi charge in a city consists of fixed charge together with a charge of the distance covered. It means what? First of all, the fixed charge we need to pay compulsory, and then the variable charge is also given. It is depend on how much distance covered. So we can start with like that. Let take fixed charge is rupees x and per kilometer charge is rupees y. Now next, for a distance of 10 km we need to pay 105. Means what? First of all we need to the fixed charge, then how many distance we covered? 10 km, so 10y. So how many rupees I want to pay? It is 105 rupees. We can declare it is equation first. Now second, for a journey of a 15 km, so first of all we need to fix charge plus 15 km, so 15y per kilometer charge. We need to pay 155 rupees. So we can declare it is equation second. Now from the first, this 10y is going second side, so it become minus. We can declare it is result number 3. Now put this value in equation number second. So put this in equation number second. So x is replaced with 105 minus 10y plus 15y is equal to 155. This 105 is going second side, so it become minus. plus minus 15 minus 10, so it is 5y, and here 15 have a greater number, so we are using plus sign. So here 0, 5, so it is 50. So what is y? 50 divided with 5, so it is 10. Clear? It means what? Per kilometer charge is 10. Now put this value in equation number 3. Put this in equation number 3. So here x is equal to 105 minus 10 and y is replaced with 10. So it is 100. So 5. So it means what? The fixed charge is 5 rupees and variable charge or a per kilometer charge, it is 10 rupees. So we can write fixed charge B, fixed charge x is equal to 5 and per kilometer charge y is equal to 10 rupees. Now next, how much does person have to pay for a traveling of a 25 kilometer? So for a 25 we can make the equation fixed charge plus 25 kilometer. Now what is the value of x? It is 5. And what is the value of y? It is 10. So it is 250. So it is 255. So how much rupees need to pay for a 25 kilometer? We need to pay rupees 255 for a 25 kilometer. Now next, question number 5. A fraction become 9 by 11. So fraction means what? X upon y. Clear? So here first of all we can declare, let take numerator be x and denominator is y. So x upon y, it is our fraction now. So here they are asking what? A fraction become 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So 2 is added to numerator and denominator and fraction became 9 by 11. Now we can simplify. This 11 is multiplied with cross multiplication. So 11x plus 22, 9y plus 18. So this is going second side. So 11x and this y is going second side. So it become minus and this is going second side. So it is minus 4. 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. We can declare it is result number first. Here we can also write like that, according to condition. Now next, if 3 added to both, 3 added to both means numerator and denominator. The denominator, so it become, fraction become 5 by 6. Now once again cross multiplication. Simplify. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. Now this is going second side. So 6x minus 5y is equal to, and this 18 is going second side. So 15 minus 18. So 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. It is result number second. Now from second we can also write like that, because this minus 5y is going second side. So we can declare it is our result number 3. Now put this value in equation number first. So here in equation number 1, so once again we can here this 6 is going second side. So minus 3 plus 5y divide with 6, and now we can declare it is equation number third. So put this value in equation number 1. So here equation number 1, 11 What is x? Minus 3 plus yy divided with 6 minus 9y is equal to minus 4. So 6 is our LCM. 11 3s are minus 33 plus 55y and 6 9s are 54y, because 6 is our LCM. Now simplify. 55 minus 54, so only y, and 6 4s are 24, cross multiply. Now minus 33 is going second side, so it become plus. So 33 minus 24, so it is 9. So what is the value of y? It is 9. Now we will put this value in equation number 3. So x minus 3 plus pi in bracket 9 upon 6. So 9 5s are 45. 45 minus 2, so 42. 6 7s are. So what is x? 7. So it means here we can write like that. What is our fraction now? X upon y. Clear? Fraction is equal to x upon y. So what is x? 7. And what is y? Y, it is 9. So fraction is 7 upon 9. Now next, question number last 6. 5 years hence. 5 year hence means what? After 5 years. Clear? So here, if in a age sum, if they are using the word, we can also discuss this topic in before we are going to start our exercise number 3.1. Ago means what? Subtract, and hence means what? After. So we can add 5 years ago, 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be the 3 times of his son. So first of all, let age of Jacob be x and age of Jacob's son be y. 5 years hence means we can add 5 in both. 5 years hence, so means we can add 5 in both. They are saying that what? The Jacob age 3 times, then his son is. So here we can put 3. Now simplify. X plus 5 is equal to 3y plus 15. This 3y is going second side, so become minus, and this is going second side. So x minus 3y is equal to 10. It is result number first. Now next, 5 years ago, Jacob age was 7 times, means 5 years ago means subtraction, x minus 5 and y minus 5. So Jacob age is a 7 times. So here we can put 7. Clear? Jacob age is a 7 times of age of his son. Simplify this. 7y minus 35. This it is going second side, so become minus, and it is become plus. So it is minus 30. It is result number second. Now from second we can also write like that. Clear? Next we will put, we can declare it is result 3. Put this in equation number 1. So in equation 1, x is replaced with minus 30 plus 7y minus 3y is equal to 10. This is going second side, 7 minus 3, so it is 4y. 10 plus 30, because this become plus, so 4y is equal to 40. So y is equal to 40 divided with 4, so answer it is 10. Now next we will put this value in equation number 3 in this. So x is equal to minus 30 plus 7 in bracket 10. So 70. So 70 minus 30. So 40. So it means what? The age of Jacob be 40 years and age of Jacob's son be 10 years.